much as we all want to be strong and fast overnight, we've got to understand it's going to take time. First, you need to build a solid foundation and make sure you train to reduce injuries and maximize your potential. How can you run faster if you have limited movement in your hips, or sidestep well if you don't have good balance? Before you can train for strength and power, you need to focus on developing your balance, flexibility, and stability. Being proficient in these three components will allow you to manipulate your center of gravity, giving you control. We want you to be smarter about getting stronger. To help you, Dee Walsh, Physiotherapist, is going to take us through the basics. Hi, Dee.
Hi, Chanel. Thank you. Solid foundations are the key to success. Firstly, let me explain why flexibility, balance, and stability are so important. Flexibility is about how far we can reach, bend, or turn. It is the ability to move your joints effectively. When we're flexible, our joints are less tight and stiff, allowing for a bigger range through which that joint can move. This reduces our risk of injury when going into contact, as the muscles are able to adapt to handle the load. Balance gives us control. Being able to have full control over our body movements and the ability to stay steady is what balance is all about. Engaging your core and strengthening your lower back and pelvic muscles are key to allowing you to control your limbs. Stability in your joints will allow you to recover after a disturbance instead of falling over, which could potentially lead to injury, such as rolling your ankle. An object's center of gravity is the point at which the weight is even on all sides. For an evenly shaped object, the center of gravity would be at the middle. For an unevenly shaped object, like you or I, the top half of our body weighs more than the bottom half. Our center of gravity would be just a little above the waist. Being able to manipulate your center of gravity is what keeps you in control and stops you from falling over. In rugby, throughout patterns of play, your center of gravity will change. Some examples of when it comes into play are: these exercises will put you in a far better position to manipulate your center of gravity during play. You start on the floor with hands shoulder-width apart, elbows and wrists directly below your shoulders, weight equally distributed in both hands. Now, push the floor away, keeping your body in a straight line. Suck in your belly button and do not drop your hips. Tighten your thigh muscles and move your shoulder blades down and back towards your ribs. Keep your neck neutral and relaxed. Keep breathing. Slow and steady breaths in and out are really important. Keeping your body in a line, do not rotate the hips. Lift your right hand to tap your left shoulder. Then do the same with your left hand to your right shoulder. You should be feeling that your shoulders and core muscles are working to keep you stable during the exercise. Start in the plank position you just learned and tighten your core muscles. Now, bring your right leg forward, placing your foot on the outside of your right hand. Sink the left hip slightly forward and lower it towards the ground. Open your chest and breathe. You should feel a deep stretch in the front and upper part of your left thigh while you use your muscles to stabilize your body in this position. Hold for 5 seconds, then bring the right leg back to the starting position. Repeat with the left leg. Lie on your back, bend your knees, and place your feet hip-width apart. Cross your arms across your chest because you want to use your muscles to balance, not your arms. Before you start, engage your core by flattening your lower back against the floor and sucking your belly button towards your spine. Keep your core engaged throughout. Ready? Now press the floor through your feet and lift your bum into the air. Squeeze your glutes at the top and then slowly lower to the ground. You should feel your hamstrings and glutes working. We start in the position for the basic bridge. Ready? Now lift your bum into the air, and once your body is stable in the bridge, without allowing your hips to rotate or drop, extend your right leg, straighten the right knee. Now hold for 5 seconds and slowly lower back towards the ground. Now repeat with the left leg. Start by placing your hands on your hips, keeping your back straight and your shoulders up, not leaning forward. Place your right foot onto the step, keeping your upper body upright. When you're ready, push off with the left leg to initiate the movement of your body up onto the step. Then, press through the heel of the right foot, using your quad and glute to pull you up onto the step. It is important to make sure that you are pressing through your heel and not your toe, as this allows the glute to activate. Once at the top, tighten your knee, squeeze your bum, keep your core tight. Step up and tap your left foot on the top of the step. Now step off, lowering yourself slowly off the step, and repeat with the left. Stand parallel to a wall, feet hip-width apart. Bend the hip and knee closest to the wall and place your knee against the wall. The knee of the leg that you are standing on stays slightly bent. Keep your hips level, your body upright, and press your foot into the floor while the bent knee pushes into the wall. Keep pushing for 5 seconds, then relax. Repeat with the other leg. I suggest doing these 5 foundational training exercises at least 3 times a week throughout the year, no matter whether it is pre-season or you're in competition. You can start slowly, doing as many reps as you find challenging, but keep adding and improving until you're doing the recommended reps with great form easily.
Here is the summary of the 5 exercises you can use for laying the foundation to achieve flexibility, balance, and stability. Do 3 sets of each exercise 3 times a week throughout the year, whether during general preparation phase or competition phase. Once you have developed flexibility, balance, and stability, it's time to start building a strong strength base, which we'll discuss in the next module.